guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Angela and this is Flamingo Homeschool. Today we're going to talk about what we use for U.S. history and U.S. geography. Now we do this on a loop, so we don't do it every day, but we really have some fun games and some fun books that we use. So I want to show you guys that. And the first thing I'm going to show you is you guys know that I love all the stuff that she does, pretty much. I really enjoy it. My kids enjoy it, and it's beautifully illustrated by her husband. Jessica from the Waldorf Way has a curriculum out called Traveling the States. Last year we did Traveling the World, but this year we did we're doing Traveling the States, and it comes with a teacher manual. It comes with book list, game list. It comes with, you know, the curriculum. It comes with YouTube playlists. Really good bang for your buck, in my opinion. I'll link that below. This is not sponsored, but I do really love her stuff. So I'm going to show you kind of an example of one of the states. So her husband illustrates a beautiful coloring page for each state. And then you have the flag profile. Sorry about that, it's so bright. Okay, so you have the flag profile, and then you have information about the state, so they get to color the flag, and that way they can kind of learn what the flag is. Then you also have a nature study, or nature profile. Oh, sorry, that's so bright, guys. I'm not sure how to get that to focus, but it has like the state bird, the state flower, and then a state tree. Some of them are the state animal, and you can write information on there about that. And the last page, which I don't know why it's not here, but I'll show you this one for Nebraska. It is the state profile. So it talks about the capital city, the largest cities. It's named for statehood, date, and order. So like what number of state did it join the United States? And then interesting facts and moments to remember. It shows you this, like the entire shape of the state, and you can put the capital on there where it goes. So really enjoy that. My kids really do too. And so the next thing I'm going to show you, they're just some little books that I found in the dollar spot at Target, and you can kind of see just a buck. They are pretty cool because they have little nuggets of information, which you guys know I love. So the first one is the Presidents of the United States, and it just has, some information, a little bit of information about each president that we have had. And so it's really good for just a short little synopsis. Like I said, I have a 6- and 7-year-old, so a first and second grader. And so they don't need a tremendous amount of information on that. They need to know who the presidents are, but I don't really need to go too deep into that yet. But I want them to kind of get those little nuggets, like I said, of information. They really do add up. And then the next one is 50 Great States, and this one is good. It has all different kinds of information in it: capital, city, the bird, the flower, just the shape of the state, and just little bit of information about each one. And then this one, I think I got this one at the Dollar Tree, and I'm pretty sure it's been there every single year since I've seen it and got it. I got this like, I don't even know, like 4 years ago or something like that. But this one's really cool because it gives, like I said, information, a little bit of information. It shows the state and kind of some of the things it's known for. And then it also has, did you know, like a little fun fact about it, which we usually write that information on, you know, the little interesting facts about your state. So that's usually what we put there. Again, just $1. So that's really great. These next two books I got from Ollie's, and hopefully they don't glare too much because they're really shiny on the front. And they are more on the geography end. So this one is Waterways, and it kind of goes through different places in the United States, and it talks about different waterways, and it has little fun pages. Like this one is, you can see, is upside down, and it says most rivers flow into lakes, but the Chicago River flows away from Lake Michigan. So that's why it's upside down, because it's flowing in the opposite direction. But anyways, just really fun. Same thing with this one. It's different landforms in the United States. Sorry about the glare, guys. I'm working with new lights, trying to get the lighting right, and I'm not sure how to get this glare to go away. But anyways, so it kind of goes through different, there's the Rocky Mountains. So it goes through what different landforms might look like on a map. Let me see if I can show you another one. So like little forests. There's Mammoth Cave. So it kind of just shows you what they might look like, which is kind of good for basic geography for my kiddos. And then this book is one that I really, really like, and it is called Don't Know Much About American History. And I got this off of Thrift Books. I'll see if I can link that below if they still have it, but it has a lot of information in it, so we only read a little bit. Like we might read it kind of, I'll show you the like topics that it covers if I can get it to not be glaring. There we go. So this is kind of the order that it goes in. It has really, really good information in here and just really interesting history information. It is in black and white, so it's not like super colorful, but my kids do enjoy it. It does have some little cartoons. And I tell you what, I really learned a lot from that as well. So this might be one of my favorite things that we have, and it is the American Patriots Almanac, the national bestseller. It's the updated one, and I did get this, I believe, off of Thrift Books as well. And it's stories of throughout American history, and it kind of you can read a page a day. It does go like in dated order, so like every day it'll tell you like which page to read. We do not do that. We just read a page a day because we didn't start it in January, so we just kind of will read you know, where we're at. So it has really, really good stories that my kids are like, wow. And just really cool things that you didn't really know about America, people that you may have known about but didn't really know about, if that makes sense. And it's just a really, really neat book to give you some of that American history. Okay, so this one is kind of in the same, it's kind of like the same author of this one, Don't Know Much About series. And so it's the 50 States. And again, it's by Kenneth C. Davis. And this one has really good facts and really good information about all of the states. They're in alphabetical order, which is kind of the way that we are doing them. So it's easy to find, and it gives you really cool, colorful illustrations. Very, very fun book. Use that as well. I got this off of Thrift Books as well. I try to buy as much as I can on Thrift Books and as cheap as I can find it. Sometimes it's cheaper on Amazon, but not very often. So when I need books like that, I will definitely look on Thrift Books for sure. So this one was gifted to us. It was actually my niece and nephew who were homeschooled. Their mom, my sister-in-law, gave this to us when we started homeschooling, which is really awesome because this is by Time for Learning, and it is really fun and colorful. We have gone through this. It also has like what's on this page? So it also has, I don't know if you can see, but it has like little pull tabs and little fun things that you can do. Some of them are like flaps, some of them are letters. Let's see if I can find another one. So like here is a pull-out timeline of different things that happened throughout Abraham Lincoln's life and things like that. It's just really, really a fun book to go through with the presidents. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's kind of like a holographic cover. I don't know if that'll show up for you guys, but it's just a really fun book. to learn more about the presidents of the United States. So we use that as well. The next thing I got off of Amazon, I want to say, oh no, I got this from Cracker Barrel restaurant. That's where I got it from. It was on clearance, and it is the National Geographic Kids United States Atlas. And so we are working on, there happens to be Florida where we live, and so we're working on different things like what is an interstate and different parts of different states. And then on this side it has a whole bunch of information, so it's not exactly like a regular atlas, but it has a whole bunch of information on it, and I have found that it's really useful and really fun to learn different interesting facts about different states. So that's one of the other books we use. This one, I can't remember if I showed this in a haul or not, but this is from Usborne, and it's called History Uncovered, and it kind of goes through, you can kind of see there's like a lot of undeveloped stuff over here, so it kind of goes through different times in history, and as the states are being formed, it gives you more information. And so, you know, you're going to end up with our United States that we have today. So that one is really, really cool. My kids really love it because it goes and it has, you know, little, it kind of stacks up on itself and has little interesting facts and things like that. So they really love that. And then this is a book that I believe was recommended in the Jessica's Traveling the States to get, and it is the 50 States. I believe this is the required book. I think this is the only one you actually have to have to do her curriculum, but I will double check on that. The 50 States, and this is such a beautiful book, and I will show you if I can. Hopefully it won't be too much glare. It is so pretty inside. I'm trying to show you without covering myself up here. But it is gorgeous, and it has a full 2 pages for all the states, and it has tons of information and facts on everything, and it's just so pretty. When you open it up, this is what we use first when we are doing our curriculum from Jessica. We open this up, it talks about famous people from that state and all different kinds of facts from the state. It talks about the capital, the bird, when it became a state. It talks about the region and the time zone and everything. It has so much information on it. So it is really a wealth of knowledge. And when we get done at the end of the school year, my kids are going to do a presentation on their favorite state. So this will be a really good resource for them for that. So let me put that back in here. And the last thing is also one of the recommended books. It's not something you have to have for the Traveling the States, but it's something that we really enjoy cooking, and we actually learn a lot. We do a lot of math through cooking. And so it's called Eat Your Way Through the USA. And we have cooked some really interesting recipes and some really good recipes out of here so far. And we usually, I'll usually try to make time once a week for us to really have a day where we can cook something from that state, whether it's a breakfast, a snack, a dinner, something. And it has, for each state, it has like a main dinner, and then it has like a side dish and a dessert, and then it has food facts and fun information in here as well for each one. So you can see here's Mississippi, so it has, you know, kind of like the main course, chicken and dumplings, the main dinner, and then it'll have like fried green tomatoes as the side, kind of like, and then it'll have Mississippi mud is what the dessert is. So really fun to do and incorporate. And then while we're doing that, we kind of talk about different things we learned about that state and things like that, so that we can kind of review what we've learned on that. Or, you know, just different things like the capital or the flag, what colors does it have, things like that. So now onto the games. Hopefully this video won't be too long, but I wanted to show you guys all of this stuff because we really, really love playing these games, and they really, really help. So the first one is probably one of our favorites that I'm going to show you, and it is called USA Flag Frenzy. It's by Geotots. And so I just kind of have it in this little clear bin. It comes with a map with all the flags on it and the instruction card. And then it's kind of like Spot It, if you've ever played Spot It. So it's kind of like that. My kids really love this game, and it helps so much with them learning the flags. So you have to look at the two cards and you have to find what, let's see if I can do it. Put me on the spot here. Okay, so you have to figure out what two flags are the same. So here you would have Louisiana and Louisiana on those two, and whoever says it first gets the cards, and whoever has the most cards wins the game. Now it also has these, which we have just recently started playing with, these ones, and they're kind of like regional cards. So what we'll do is I will give them each a couple of these, and then once they get all of the flags on their cards, they are, you know, once they fill it up, it's kind of like bingo and Spot It mixed together is how we play. I'm not really sure if that's exactly how you're supposed to play with these, because honestly, I don't remember. We've had them for so long. That was upside down. But so that's how we play USA Flag Frenzy. So the next thing that I'm going to show you is the USA game. And I got this from Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, but it is by Scholastic, so I'm sure that you can get it other places. I'll see if I can link it below if I can find out where you can get it from. So what it is, it's kind of like a matching game. There's two colors of cards. And so one card has the state on it, and one card will have the landmark, the nickname of the state, and some interesting facts about that landmark. So what you're going to do is you're going to put all the landmarks down, and then we deal the cards, the state cards, to all the people playing. We deal it to each person, and then we take turns trying to figure out what landmark goes with what state. So it just helps them to get to know more information about the state and their landmarks. So I really like that. It also shows them the shape of the state, so that's really good to help them get familiar with that. And they're playing a game, so they think it's just really fun. Okay, so the next one, I'll see if I can figure out where I got this from. I want to say that I got this off of Amazon, but I cannot remember because I got a bunch of this stuff last year when I knew that we were going to be doing, you know, traveling the U.S. So this one is called States of the USA, and it's kind of like a trivia game. You have a map on there, and then what you do is you deal, there's different cards, so you deal out different things, different cards to each person, and you put them with this side up. Now the other side has trivia information, and it has the state name of what it, you know, what it is. So you have the capital, the flags, and then a landmark. So you deal them out to the people, and then you, when it's your turn, you will go and ask, try to identify somebody else's card in their hand. So the pictures are all laying up on the table. Then what you do is, if you get it right, you answer a question on the back. If you get that question right, you get this card. So like you would say, that's Alaska, that's the state that has Juneau as the capital. And so when you get that right, you would answer the question. When you answer that question, if you get it right, then you get this card and a card from the pile. So whoever has the most cards at the end of the game is the winner. If you only get the state right, then you get this card and not a card from the pile. And if you don't get either one right, then it stays with that player. So we really enjoy that one. It's kind of fun and they learn the flag, the capital, and a landmark. So I also really like that one. The next one, I want to say that I got this at Walmart, maybe, but it is US Bingo, and it is basically just what it says. You call out a state, and these are the cards. What I really like about this one is that there's different ways to play. You can call out the state name, you can call out the capital, you can call out the postal initials, you can call out the nickname. So this one would be Iowa, so it's like the Hawkeye State or the Corn State, Des Moines. And then you can also, there's the fourth thing is fact about the state. So like this is the top hog producing state. And so you call out, whoever's the caller would call that out, and then they would have to, let me show you the bingo cards. Whoops. Then they would have to put a little chip on their Iowa if they have it on their card. And once they have, we play until we fill our cards, but you can play any way you'd like. And once they have that, then they get bingo. Simple enough. Okay, the last thing that I have for you guys today is Ticket to Ride First Journey. Now, this one we got, and I actually am going to purchase Ticket to Ride, the regular Ticket to Ride, because we have kind of mastered this one already. But this one is across the US, so this is one that we've been playing for kind of years. So it goes, whoops, it's upside down. So it goes across the US, and this is their first Ticket to Ride game. Now that my kids are a little older and they know how to play this, we I think can handle the next level. So we're gonna be getting that. But we do play that quite a bit. They really, really enjoy that. And so that's one that they will ask to play like on a Friday night. If we're having like a game night, they will ask to play that for sure. So that is what we do for our homeschool US geography and US history. That is what we're doing for geography and history this year. We're not really doing anything else other than that. And we're really enjoying it, and we're learning so much. We do practice like the capitals and the states in a song form, and I'll try to link that below as well for you so you know which one we use. And we do also like do what we call a map challenge. So I have a map of the US on our wall, on our schoolroom wall, and I'll try to insert a picture of that here. But what we do is I will say to them, okay, who can find Texas? Who can find, so that they can find it on the map, and whoever gets it first gets a point. And so that's how we kind of make a game out of that, and they really enjoy that as well. So I hope that this helps you in your homeschool, and as always, you are fully equipped to teach your children. If I can do this, you can do this, you can rock it. And just let me know what your favorite things for geography and US history are below that might enhance my homeschool. I want this to be a community. I want to be here so that I can help you in your homeschool, and we can help each other. And just know that you can do it, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless you, and thanks for watching. Bye.